So apparently Kai Cenat has been streaming for 24 hours a day for the whole month of November, and as impressive as that is, what's more impressive is that he got the cast of Good Luck Charlie to appear in one of his live streams. And I wish I was in that position because Good Luck Charlie is literally the greatest TV show of all time. Yes, I said it. That thing is literally the most comedic, most pleasurable watching experience I've ever had as a kid growing up. I don't think anything can beat it, but just in case, I wanted to do this Disney Channel tier list just to see where everything ranks, and
let's get to it.
So the tiers we have are the S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, haven't watched tier, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched a fair few amount of these shows, not because I just grew out of Disney Channel or anything, but they actually started to suck after 2015. It wasn't because of, oh, this is kids humor. Like, nah, they were making some great ass shows growing up for any age, honestly. I could rewatch Good Luck Charlie right now. Yeah, they just fell off after 2015. And then F tier. Alright, starting off strong, we got, I don't know what the fuck this is. Yeah, haven't watched tier. Jonas Brothers, shit. Honestly, I haven't watched it, but if it created the Jonas Brothers, how can it be lower than a C tier? We'll give it a B. Tangled, the animation? I mean, the movie was pretty good, but like, I've never watched the fucking animation. Gravity Falls. I've heard this is a good show. I haven't watched much of it. From what I have watched, is a pretty good show, so I'll put it at A tier. Murphy's Law. I don't know, if you're watching Disney Channel for Murphy's Law, you must be fucking crazy in the mind, but I'll give the benefit of the doubt and put it in haven't watched tier, but I guarantee you if I watched that, that shit would be an F tier. Phineas and Ferb is nothing but an S tier. I mean, literally, it's probably one of the best cartoons Disney Channel had to offer. I don't know what the hell this is. It's definitely some post-2015 BS. Raven's House. Oh, Raven's Home. Is this like an updated version of That's So Raven? I've never watched this. And because it's not hit my timeline, I'm gonna just put it in haven't watched. I might get back to that though. Casey Undercover. I'm not gonna lie, it was a decent show. Zendaya had 2 stints with Disney Channel, right? She had that Shake It Up, and then now Casey Undercover. Yeah, I guess I'd prefer Casey Undercover. It's crazy to me, Zendaya, who was literally made by Disney Channel. She literally seems the opposite of a Disney star. So does the whole cast of Good Luck Charlie, but
actually think about it, there's actually a lot of Disney stars who are wholesome, but obviously in the news you just hear the bad people. But anyways,
Bizaardvark, it had Jake Paul in it, so that definitely goes in F tier, even though I didn't watch it. Honestly, I don't know what the hell this is. I can't even read that fucking title. Amphibian? What the hell is that? Okay, Jesse. Honestly, it's a really good show, but like, they did the Indian kids so dirty. There were some episodes they just like try to incorporate like some Indian cultural thing for like no reason. It had like no context or anything, and it didn't help the viewer understand. And then they just gave him the stupid Indian accent for no reason. Like, the dude could literally speak perfect English. But it had some funny moments. I'm not gonna lie, I did watch it, so honestly, I'll give it a high B tier, to be honest. Hannah Montana. Honestly, I was a little young to watch this, to be honest with you. I'll put it on B tier, just out of respect. I mean, it's culturally so significant, so like, how could you not put it? Honestly, I'll put it in A tier. Who doesn't know about Hannah Montana, bro? Kim Possible. I think I put that in A tier, to be honest with you. It was a pretty good show. I don't even know if it's still running or not. This Mickey Mouse does not look like the one they used to show when I was growing up. I mean, Mickey Mouse is always an S tier. Like, how could you not put Mickey Mouse in S tier? Even though this art style is a bit wonky. Kick Buttowski. It's a B tier show. No, it's not Kick Buttowski. It's Mike Wazowski. Why did I say Kick Buttowski? Anyways, it's a good show. I mean, I don't really remember much of it, but I did watch it a lot growing up. Maybe because it was like the only thing on, but it was decent. You know what I mean? It was decent. Lab Rats, I've not watched. The Proud Family is a pretty good show. It's a B tier. Bunked, honestly, I think it's like Disney's most successful show with like the amount of seasons it has, or something like that. But like, they changed the cast up. It was like some of the cast of Jesse was in it, and so it was essentially a continuation of Jesse, but it was a hard watch. And this was like past 2015 too, so like I didn't watch much of it. Honestly, I'm gonna put it in, yeah, I'll give it a C tier. Can't be on the same tier as like Jake Paul TV show. Hotel Transylvania, I thought that was a movie. The movie was pretty good. I think I've watched one of them. I think there's like 3 or 2 parts or something. But I'll just put it in the haven't watched category. Sweet Life on Deck is obviously an S tier. I mean, if you put that anything lower, I just can't respect your Disney opinion. Ant Farm, honestly, I think it was an underrated show, but also it's not the greatest show. I'll put it in B tier. Obviously, Good Luck Charlie's an S tier. I mean, I could talk about that show forever. The cast was literally so perfect. The story writing was so perfect. I don't know why the show ended. If I had enough money, I would definitely rerun that show. Like, I would put all my money into rerunning that show. Like, that would be my first goal. I don't care how much older the cast has gotten. I would literally want to watch that show over and over again and see how their timelines continue. But anyways, That's So Raven is obviously S tier. I mean, culturally so significant. Kicking It, I have not watched Kicking It. There's this other ninja show that's come out. I forgot what it's called. I'll put it on the screen if I can remember. But it literally feels like the starting version of that. But anyways, Coop and Cammy, I've not watched it. It sounds like some post 2015 BS, to be honest. Star vs. Evil, or whatever the show is called, I've not watched, but I heard the fucking theme song and it's a flipping banger, bro. Like, honestly, it's one of the hardest theme songs I've ever heard. Just for that, I'm putting it in B tier. DuckTales, I'll put it in C tier. I don't know what the hell this is. This looks like some Power Rangers remake. Girl Meets World. Some of the ads they'd put for like showcasing like the best parts or funny parts of the show were just really cringe to me. I'll just keep it on haven't watched. I've watched this show before, this Hooks show, but I don't remember if it was good or not. I'll just put it in haven't watched. I don't know what the hell this is. Post 2015 BS, that's my guess for anything I haven't watched that looks remotely like it's been highly produced. Austin and Ally was a pretty good show. Honestly, I'll put it in A tier. It was alright. It did the job, you know what I mean? And like, it was in that golden era of like 2005 to 2015 golden era of Disney Channel shows. So, I mean, it should deserve an A tier. Dog with the Blog, same thing. I think Dog with the Blog was a bit better than Austin and Ally. Regardless, they're both in the A tier. What the hell is this? Is this Nikki, Ricky, Dicky, and Don or whatever that show? No, that's Nickelodeon. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, Liv and Maddie, I will put it in S tier. It's probably like the one show that withstood past 2015 that was kind of good. And just for that, I'm going to put it in S tier, but it was actually pretty comedic. And again, the cast was pretty good. I didn't really like the twin kind of thing, but like it didn't hurt the show either. I think it could have ran without having twins, just having one of those two characters be part of the show. I've never watched this. Even Stevens, I mean, even the names of this post 2015 Disney Channel downfall sounds awful. Recess has to be A tier. Yeah, it's a pretty good cartoon, I'd say. At least growing up it was. Core in the House, I'd also give an A tier. I don't know what the hell this is. I Didn't Do It. What the hell is that? Wizards obviously is an S tier. I prefer Good Luck Charlie. A lot of people regard Wizards as the greatest Disney show of all time. Pair of Kings. Never watched it. I think this is... I didn't even get into Disney Channel when this was on, so I can't really talk about that. Mighty Med honestly was a flop. I really liked the dude who played Gabe from Good Luck Charlie, so I thought it was going to be a good show. But again, post 2015, just the story writing was awful. I'll give it a C tier, to be honest. Wander Over Yonder. Never watched. Lizzie McGuire. Never watched. I've heard some mixed reviews about the show. Yeah, I'll just keep it. I've never watched. Donald Duck. I mean, how can you put that anything under a C tier? Even though I haven't watched it, I'm just going to put it in C tier so that people aren't mad at me. Sweet Life on Deck. Obviously S tier. Oh, that was just the Sweet Life. Well, regardless, both of them are on S tier. Like, I did prefer Sweet Life on Deck a little bit more, but honestly, they're both on S tier. I don't know what the hell this is. Don't know what the hell you are. Don't know what the hell you are. Don't know what the hell you are. Don't Know What the Hell You Are, Don't Know What the Hell You Are. Shake It Up was a C tier show. It was not that good. And then Stuck in the Middle, never watched that shit.